The 5 biggest fantasy football busts of week 2. Welcome to Busts Anonymous. All right, Mr. Swift, we let it slide in week 1 because you're old and every other tight end was just as bad, but 1 catch for 5 yards? If you wanted to retire like your brother, you could have just said so. I'm not retiring. I actually could have had a big week if my 40-yard catch didn't get called back for a hold and if I didn't get tackled at the 1-yard line. Yeah, I miss the days when you didn't have more ifs than fantasy points. Also, after you got tackled at the 1, Wanye Morris scored that touchdown, so you are officially a less valuable pass catcher than your own left tackle. Congratulations. Speaking of massively disappointing tight ends, and this one hurts me, Sam LaPorta. What are we doing? We're just using Jamison Williams a lot more now, so they don't need as much from me. Right, but the funny thing about this new strategy, and feel free to relay this message to Dan Campbell, it's not working! The Lions are scoring way less this year, and the red zone efficiency is in the toilet. So, crazy idea, how about we get the 6'3", 245-pound tight end involved a little bit more? You're preaching to the choir here, man. Yeah, and I'm slapping the choir too. Also, you are the Bust of the Week! I didn't like that. No one does. Jamar Chase, you planning to stop crying anytime soon? First it was your contract, then it was the refs. What's next? You gonna cry about your PB&J still having the crust on it? That ref was a loser, and our offense is always broken for the first month of the season. This is just how it goes. You know these games count, right? And you guys could just choose to not start the season like a drunk powder puff team? Whatever. All right, forget it. Your attitude sucks. Josh Allen, you are supposed to be your team's entire offense. How did you score less than 10 points? I just let James cook. Well, stop doing that! Look, this is just what happens when we blow teams out. I don't really have to do much. Yeah, I guess you did body the Dolphins, including Tyreek Hill, who apparently gets locked up more effectively by the Bills than he does by police. Isn't it kind of messed up to put me here after what happened to Tua? So you'd like us to just ignore that you played almost 3 full quarters with him and in that time had 3 catches for 24 yards and 1 carry for 12 yards? Yes? Yeah, no. That's the difference between your bad games and the births of the many children you've had across the country. You can't just pretend the bad games didn't happen. Dishonorable mentions for week 2 go to Anthony Richardson, Rashad White, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Swift, Zamir White, Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans, Stephon Diggs, Michael Pittman Jr., Brandon Ayuk, DJ Moore, George Pickens, Amari Cooper, Christian Kirk, Dalton Kincaid, Isaiah Likely, and of course, Kyle Pitts. And a special dishonorable mention to the entire Cowboys defense for allowing Derek Carr to run over them like he was Tony Stewart. All right, see you guys next week.